The title is Happy Birthday, USA. The essential question is, why do we celebrate holidays? We're going to read about how our country began. Why do we celebrate the 4th of July? Whiz, boom, bang. That's the sound of fireworks that tear through the air. Colors light up the sky, bands play, and crowds roar. It's the 4th of July. Each year, people celebrate the birthday of the United States. It is a day for us to all to share. We enjoy favorite things such as fireworks, parades, and picnics. This kind of party has gone on for over 200 years. But how did we begin this holiday? We have, you see the caption says parades are a favorite way to celebrate July the 4th. And I know that you and your family, I'm sure, have your own favorite ways of celebrating the 4th. As we think about it, we know that we have birthdays, but this tells us that about the 4th of July. We celebrate the birthday of the United States. So this means that the 4th of July is the birthday of the United States. In 1775, our nation was small. It had just 13 colonies. A colony is like a state, but ruled by a leader far away. This ruler was the King of England. The people in the colonies did not like this. They felt the king's rules were not fair. They felt he did not care if they were happy. And the caption on this page says, "Our country began over 200 years ago." On June 11th, 1776, the leaders of the young colonies met as a group called Congress. The people of the colonies wanted to split away from England, and the leaders wanted to unite to make new rules and write their own laws. This caption on this page says, "This is the Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Many rules for our nations were written here." The picture on page 400 reminds me of Williamsburg, which is in Virginia, and it has remade a small area where you can visit that looks like the colonies. Thomas Jefferson led the team that wrote the Declaration of Independence. They wrote it in just a few weeks. It declares that people should be free to be happy and that they should be free from rulers far away. The writers wanted to choose their own kind of government. The caption on this statue says that Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. Years later, he became the third president of the United States. There is a Thomas Jefferson Memorial in Washington, D.C. that is very beautiful. Thomas Jefferson and other leaders in Congress talked about how to split away from England. Leaders started to sign the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776. They sent it to the King of England. He was surprised. The colonies declared to do this. He did not want the colonies to be free. The Declaration of Independence was first read out loud on July 4th. Music blared, bells rang, and 1 year later, fireworks lit up the sky on July 4th. This was just the beginning. It took a long fight for our nation to be free, but it would not have happened without the Declaration of Independence. This is the Declaration of Independence, and it told King George that the 13 colonies wanted to be free from England. I have a copy of this that was made and sold when I went to Washington, D.C., and it's written on parchment paper. Parchment paper is much more fragile than the paper that we write on, and this is a quill and ink, and this is how that they used to write. This is the type of pen that they used to write. We celebrate our freedom and the Declaration every year on the 4th of July. It's no wonder it's our nation's favorite holiday. And as we think about this story and about the events in this story, there will be some questions that will follow on a seesaw activity.